How you doing, guys and gals? This is Doug Wilson from Yellow Hawk Custom Kydex and Gear. This is going to be another client offerings video. Some different type systems. I got a couple of new features that I'm comfortable with, putting into sheath systems now. We've tested them, they work out real well, so I'm going to incorporate them into some of the sheaths and add them as options that you might want to choose. Okay, so let me show you real quick what we got. Alright, I showed you the Jessica X system here. Alright, we got a Mike Wallace system, another Jessica X sheath, and a bunch of other stuff. Got some Dark Timber custom knives, Peter Kohler's group there, with some tactical sheaths that I designed and built for them. So if you guys stick around, I'll talk about all these systems. Please stay tuned. Here's the first system. This is a Baldrick System. It's a Jessica X. This is the exact sheath. Well, not the exact sheath, but the same configuration that I built for Chris Tanner. I've sold quite a few of these over the last month or so, since that video aired, I guess the last 3 weeks or whatever. Alright, so there it is. It's got a Hawk Light assembly on it. And you can either use this in vertical or actually horizontal or vertical Baldrick carry, the actual light system. You can use it any way you want. I mean, it's a light on your sheath that you can use, but I set it up for certain configurations so it's easier to use. There it is. Let me take it off. The client opted for a sling. So I had Jacob from the Prepper's Bunker, Beach and Tactical, make me some slings, this one included, and it goes with this system. This system belongs to Ryan Ramirez. So Ryan, here's your system. Got a molly lock centered on the back. Very easy to use, this system, very easy. Got a full-size compass, Baldrick rings, Hawk Light on the front, a shore-up plate for your half-inch ferro rod. Okay, real nice. Tabby dangler plate, very strong, very utilitarian system. I like wearing them. I think they're neat as hell. You know, this is a no-brainer. These things are just so just so easy to use, and it's a great addition to a good knife. Alright, so there's that one. You can even swing it out of the way when you're not using it. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, this is part of my Rush program. I've instituted a program for guys who need their sheaths in a timely manner. So the Rush program basically cuts the 10 weeks in half. Okay? And depending on when you need it, you just have to talk to me and we'll come to an arrangement. But I don't want to turn away guys, or actually I don't want guys turning themselves away because I have a 10-week wait. I will spend the overtime. I will spend the time here in the shop, extra hours to get your sheath done. Okay? It is going to cost a little extra. It's a Rush program. So it's something I've instituted over the last few weeks. A lot of guys are taking advantage of it. If too many guys take advantage of it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay? So, face mount ferro rod. Now, actually, Zach built this sheath. Okay, I helped him with it. I helped him, but most of it is done by Zach. Okay, he did a great job. I tell you, he's really good at building sheaths. There's some things he needs practice with, but he can build a sheath. I'll give him that. All right, got a molly lock clip centered on the back, so you can put it on your molly system, on your PALS webbing, and the thing's not like flopping around. It's centered. Sometimes I'll put it on the side if that's the only place I can put it. But if I can do it, if Zach can do it, we try to put it in the center. So that's where we put this one. Cryptek Typhon, Baldrick System, face mount ferro rod, mil-spec shock cord retention system on the ferro rod. Very, very secure. You're not losing your ferro rod out of one of my sheaths. It's just not going to happen. All right. So there's that. I got my tactical edges here. Zach's real good at that. The beveled edges, they're not shiny. I don't shine anything up on a sheath. I don't believe in it. AccuSharp diamond rod on the side. This is I've calculated it out. This particular one is about a 700 grit. But they do wear down over time. They never wear out. These are pretty good diamond hones. All right, these rods are pretty good. They're pretty nice. I don't think you'll ever wear one out, but the grit does get finer and finer as you use it, which is not a bad thing. You want to put a good edge on your knife. This is a Mike Wallace. Now, excuse the frog lube. You guys know that I put frog lube on my clients' blades because I'm responsible for these blades while I have them. So you can wipe it off when you get it. Okay? This is a modified Spear 1. Usually the Spear 1 has a clip point. This one does not. The belly on this one's a little bit broader. I like the look of this custom Spear 1. The next one is actually another Jessica X sheath. Like I said, I'm selling a lot of these systems for the Jessica X. This one has a tabby dangler. This one does not. This is just a straight Baldrick system. This one actually has a tabby dangler attached to it. This one's for Bill Blust. Center mount. Molly lock clip. I put a larger molly lock clip on this because he really didn't want anything down here, so I could put a larger molly lock clip on it. Really, it doesn't make a lot of difference whether I use the shorter one, the 4-inch, or the 6-inch. It just makes this one a little bit more stable, but these are just fine. I've used them both. This one goes through at least 2 of the webbing straps. This one goes through like 4 of them, or 3 of them, something like that. So, there's that. I used the tan painted eyelets on this one, just because I thought it would look cool. It's got the hex cam brown and tan accents. Turned out real nice. 10-ounce wax impregnated cowhide. This is really strong, well tanned. It's veg tanned leather, and I gotta say this about leather: not all leather is created equal. I've been in the business a long time. I know quality leather. I used to be a leather worker. This is some quality stuff. Some guys buy leather and they get the cheapest thing they can find. It just doesn't cut it for me. I gotta go for quality stuff that's gonna last you. So I pay a little bit more. I get what I want. Most of the stuff that I purchase is already dyed. It's tanned. It's dyed. It's quality stuff. I do bevel and burnish the edges, but as far as coloring my hide, dyeing it, I don't do it. Just, I can get really nice leather that's already dyed and in good shape, and you know, gonna last you a long time. So anyway, here it is. There's the system for Bill Blust. This one is for Michael Sanchez. Michael Sanchez. I've noticed Michael Sanchez is a man of few words. I send him a text, I get one word back. So I don't know if he's going to like it or not. I hope so. It's, you know, according to his specifications, it's built exactly the way he wants it. Textured bison hide, really strong stuff. Again, he wanted a Sunto compass. Nice quality mini compass with a bezel. These also glow in the dark. These other compasses do not. These are decent compasses. Okay, you see the difference. I like to show them a lot because people ask about them a lot. What's the difference? This one's decent quality. This one's over the top quality. The best you're going to get in a mini compass that pretty much functions like a big compass because it's got a rotating bezel. And this one glows in the dark with tritium, I think. I'm pretty sure it's tritium impregnated. Tritium is slightly radioactive, I guess. We used to have this joke in SF. We used to wear these tritium compasses on our wrists during ops, and we used to have a joke. Yeah, you know, our babies would come out with 2 heads and 6 feet, and you know, from wearing these things. Anyway, I don't think it's all that dangerous. Tritium's not that. I'm pretty sure it's radioactive, though. I mean, that's why it lasts so long in the in the luminescent department. Anyway, I think it's tritium. It may not be. I think it is. I think I heard that somewhere. Anyway, Hawk Light assembly in actual dangle mode. So the Hawk Light is actually designed to be used in the dangler mode. However, when he's got it in 45-degree scout carry, he can still use it. He can. Actually, no, he can't. No, he can't. I'm gonna tell you, you can't. I don't see any way of getting this light right here to shine that way, even if you twist it. Okay, that's why I always suggest to guys that they put it in cross draw, because in cross draw you can still use it in dangler mode. All you got to do is this: turn it around while it's on your hip. Then you can use the light. But he wanted it in dangler mode, so that's what he gets. Okay, Jess Mick. His Jess Mick, he gets it. A lot of guys get it. It really, I can't say this enough. Kydex is a very specific molding substrate. It molds perfectly. If you do it right, if you mold it right, if you do the right things, perfectly to the knife. If the knife you're putting in the sheath isn't exactly like the knife I molded it with, you're going to have problems, either tight or loose or whatever, okay? A lot of production knives do great. These handmade finished, these hand finished knives, I need your knife, guys. If you want a sheath from Yellowhawk, I need your knife. In most cases. Ask me first. Like, Silent Heroes, I can get away with it. Rat 5, I can get away with it. A BK7, I can get away with it. I can use mine. But these hand finished knives, really, need your knife. Okay. I wanted to show you this. This is also an LT Wright ferrocerium rod. Nice, big handle to hold on to. A little thicker than most. This looks, I don't know, I'm not even going to guess at the size, but thicker than my 5/16 that I offer. A little bit, not much. Anyway, Art Trinkle. This is the next one. This is a custom Damascus Skinner. Belongs to Art Trinkle. I put a combat lock on this one. Sometimes I will include the combat lock if I think it needs it. And I don't I don't ask the client to pay for it. It is an option that is extra. If you want it, tell me, I'll put it in. It gives you the ability to put whatever tension you want on this knife inside the sheath, up to nearly impossible to get it out. But you'll always be able to get it out, even if these things crank down all the way. I don't believe in locking a knife in a sheath so that you cannot get it out. That defeats the purpose of 90% of the reason we carry a knife, to get to it quick. You know, so especially military guys, I need them to be able to get to their knife even though that thing's cranked down. It's going to be hard, but they will be able to deploy that weapon. It just makes it all but impossible to get it out when you crank it all the way down. You just screw it in. Screw it in. It rides up against the rubber bushing and it squeezes everything together. It's real simple, real effective. So the new combat lock by Yellow Hawk Customs. This is the EOD sheath that we're putting out for that EOD unit down in Florida. Just wanted to show it again. Two different pouches. These are SE pouches with the tins. Just wanted to show it. These are available now. I will build you something like this. They're really cool, if the knife is right. Peter Kohler stuff. EDC 1911 in S35VN forged. Pete's the only one I know that can do it. Here's the system. This is going to a really cool guy. Buffalo Fighter, S35VN. There it is. Alright, real quick, gotta end this. Here's the axe and the mask that I made for it. Badass. Alright guys, Doug Wilson from Yellow Hawk Custom Kydex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.